ayé gbọ́. Òun sẹ́lẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó milẹ̀ títì. Sọ́kẹ́sì rédíò Ìbàdàn. Ìkànnì ayé gbọ́. Òun sẹ́lẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó milẹ̀ títì. Sọ́kẹ́sì rédíò Ìbàdàn. Ìkànnì ayé gbọ́. Òun sẹ́lẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó milẹ̀ títì. Sọ́kẹ́sì rédíò Ìbàdàn.
Thank you so much for being there this morning. A great day it is, Thursday, the 14th day of March 2024. This is the fourth working day in the week. The fifth working day will be tomorrow. You know there are 5 working days in a week. I'm being the program on business, finance, and economics. The statement 5 working days in a week has to do with people who are working under the government, civil servant most especially. Many of the private employees, they do 6 working days a week. Some are doing 7 working days a week. Now, for those who are self-employed, a lot of self-employed people do 7 working days in 1 week. How is it in your place there? How many days a week do you work? 5, 6, 7, 2, 3? All right, welcome to Eco Pointer on Success Radio Ibadan. And I remain your anchor on the program, Kolawole Kayode. I welcome all our audience to the program again this wonderful day. And we have come again to discuss something that has to do with business, with economy, and with finance. And I believe you are also ready to be part of the program today. If you are already connected to us, please help us share the program to many other persons. As many people on your platform, please help us share the program to them. Let them also be part of it. Tell them also to make sure they like the page so that each time there will be a program like this, it will give them notification. And the studio line to call in to be part of the program and part of the issues. I want to call the studio lines. There are 2 of them. If you get one, may not need the other one. If you don't get one, you may need the other one. The first studio line 090-442-51967. I call the first one again 090-442-51967. The second studio line is 090-501-96520. The second line one more time 090-501-96520. All right, back on the program, the issues that we have to discuss today. One, I want to also discuss the issue of the Nigerian border with Niger Republic, something that happened on it this week. The president of Nigeria has issued a directive. Another issue I also want us to look into is how come a lot of projects, capital projects in this country that we see have white men, Asians, Chinese, Americans coming here to do them. Is it that we cannot do any? Without any delay, there is this issue. There's a directive from the president of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And what the directive from the president, it is that the border between Nigeria and Niger Republic should be open with immediate effect, the land border and the air border, so people can make their travels to Niger Republic and people from Niger can come into Nigeria as from now. Not only by air, also by land. People can travel in and out of Nigeria and Niger as we speak. But the question from our economic angle is, how do we relate with this kind of situation? What effect does it have on the economy of Nigeria? It has been said, not only been said, this is the reality we have on ground, that food items are so costly in this country as we speak. Rice, beans, corn, and so many. Gari, pando yam, and so many other. Anything food here today in this country attracts so much high price that a lot of people are complaining. And information has it that on several occasions, a lot of the food we eat here, the beans, the rice, the corn, the maize, the jero, the millet, a lot of this grain, they come from Niger Republic. Not only in terms of food items, even cow, a lot of cow come from Niger Republic into Nigeria. Nigeria seems to be their market through which they sell food items and their cow, the grain, the cereal that they have. Now that the borders are open again, what is going to happen to all these businesses? You remember recently, last week, the cow sellers in Nigeria announced that from March, yes, I think about 2 weeks now, they said from the new month of March, the price of meat will go up. Now that the source of importation where Nigeria get more grain in addition to what we have or what we produce locally, where Nigeria get more cow in addition to what we produce locally, now that the borders are open, what is likely to happen to the prices? We are expecting the prices of beans, of corn, of millet, of jero, all this grain, we expect that those prices are supposed to come down now, since we hope that more food items will be able to come from Niger Republic, since the president has said open up the borders, let the people cross from one country to another, and there is no way they will cross without bringing food items along. The key issue in the border is that people do businesses there. Alright, what we're saying is that since the borders are open and more food items can come in, more cows can come in, we are expecting any moment from now that the prices of beans, rice, millet, corn, and many of these grain, their prices should come down. Not only that, the price of cow should also come down. Now, you see, the coming out of the prices is depending on the fact that the business people will do their business, and this is also an eye-opener for people who have been affected by the closure of the border in the northern part of Nigeria. This is an eye-opener that you can resume your business can come up again. You can resume what you are, what you have been doing in terms of bringing rice, bringing beans, bringing grain, bringing the millet into town, to the market, to sell to the people. And that, possibly, we are also believing that those business people over there in Niger Republic, that they've been anticipating that the borders will be open. Now that the borders are open, possibly they may want to sell at lower price. Is that true? Could that be? Alright, that is for that. Another issue we need to look at is the issue of having foreigners to come and build road here in Nigeria, here in Ibadan, and in different parts of the country. All right, what I'm saying is that at this point in this country, we produce engineers at the degree level, HND engineer, BSc holder engineer, master degrees engineer, engineers as a doctor, PhD, engineers as professor, civil engineer, building engineer, electrical engineer, all kinds of engineer. But I'm still surprised that what is China, Chinese, Asians, Americans, Europeans, why are they still on our road, building our road for us? For what reason? If they loan us the money, must they also spend the money? This is part of the problem with the Nigerian economy. The creditor is also the spender of the money, but we have to pay, though we are not the spender. Now, despite all these human resources that we have, Nigerian roads are still being built by foreigners. A lot of foreigners walk on our road, and we look up and we ask, or may I say, we want the government to do something about this. We say there is no job in this country. Yes. How many Nigerians are building roads in China? How many Nigerians are constructing for them over there? You see, Nigerians need job. It is not still time for us to give our jobs to Europeans, to Chinese, to Asians, and the rest of them. In other words, there is no need for a white man to still come here and help us to build our road. More so, we have capable hands that can build them, and these are part of the economic lessons that we need to learn. We should be able to build our land by ourselves. There is no need. Why I'm keep talking about this is because even this morning on my way, I saw on our road a white man doing construction of road, controlling, directing people on what to do while they construct road in this city of Ibadan. I think it's not the best enough. Yes, we have enough engineers who can do it. We have to trust ourselves. You see, the same way it comes from our products. Many of us, we believe more in that, that toothpaste that is made in US, or that toothpaste that is made in China, and not wanting to use the one that is made in Nigeria. Some don't even eat Nigerian food. They prefer the coca oats made in the UK, the pasta, yes, the noodles that are made in somewhere else. They eat biscuits that are made elsewhere outside the nation called Nigeria. These are the things that are giving us the problem. Yes, they are the reason why the naira does not fly. Alright, this information has to do with foreign exchange markets, how the naira exchange for dollar and how the dollar exchange for the naira. As at Wednesday 13th of March 2024, the exchange rate of naira to dollar is 1,615 naira to one single dollar. That is the price in the official platform and in the black market. The price in official market and black market were so close that the difference between them is just 1 kobo. Just 1 kobo. So it's almost the same amount you buy in the official market is what you buy in the black market. The interpretation is that those who use their advantage, their long leg, the I know somebody, to buy from CBN and sell at the black market, hey, that's, that opportunity is no more there. But the challenges in our foreign exchange as we speak, the challenge at the moment is still that the naira is still going down, is still losing ground, against the dollar. The naira is still losing ground against the dollar and is not helping the situation in Nigeria. Last week, we said it that, when we were here last week, that was on the 7th of March, that the exchange rate was about 1,560 naira to $1. But this morning, 1 week later, is 1,615 naira. Minister of Finance, CBN Governor, President of Nigeria, you have to help us. And we have this information also that the implementation of the Oronsanye report that the president has ordered in order to reduce the cost of governance, to implement that report, it will cost money. And the concern here is that the concern of Nigerians is how we can reduce cost of governance. It is like cost of governance from that aspect is again going up instead of coming down. Well, maybe to come down in the long run, what time will tell. All right, this information is saying Nigeria secures $1.3 billion loan for rail link to Niger Republic. Nigeria has got another funding, $1.3 billion funding to complete the rail link from Nigeria to Niger Republic. This funding is coming from the consortium, a group of investors or creditors, so to say, that is led by China Civil Engineering Construction Company, CCECC. This is exactly my complaint at the beginning of this program. I'm not complaining that they fund the project, no. The complaint is that if they give us money to do things in terms of loan, why should they also be helping us to spend the money? Why is it that it is their own engineer that will come to do the job and the money go back to them? why the debt will be on the nation that is called Nigeria. Here we are talking about a rail line from Kano State in Nigeria, from Kano, the largest city in the northern part of Nigeria, to Maradi, a town in Niger Republic. Yes, a rail line from Kano to Maradi in Niger Republic, and the funding is $1.3 billion, which represents 85% of the money needed to complete that project. Why the Nigerian government will bring 15% of the balance. Nigerian government will supply 15% of the balance for the money to complete that rail line from Nigeria to Niger. I see a lot of questions here. Why is it that it is Nigeria that is spending all this money? Why is Niger not part of the spending? What is Nigeria going to benefit for linking Nigeria to Niger? What exactly is Niger not going to benefit? And what is it going to cost them? Are they only to benefit and not incur costs? Is Nigeria only to be spending money to build rail line in Niger Republic? What are these answers? Where are the answers to these questions? Information has it that the target of this project is to make sure that the impoverished northern part of Nigeria is improved, yet that the economic situation is improved upon. But my concern is that if this rail must go to Niger, also going to pay.